Hello friends, today we will study about the Glasgow coma scale. It was given by Teasdale and Jennett in 1974 and it is used to describe the level of consciousness in a person after a traumatic brain injury, or in simple words we can say it gauges the severity of an acute brain injury. As we know, it has three components: EMV. E gives us the eye component, the motor component and the verbal component. So how many grades each component has? So we will get the hint from the spelling of that particular component. The I has three words, and as one says, we should look around more or we should be alert. So it gives I component a +1. So 3 plus 1 will become 4. So the I component will have 4 grades. Then comes the motor. One should work more. One should work hard. This will lead to a +1 in motor component. So the spelling already has 5 alphabets to it. So 5 plus 1 will give us a 6. It will have 6 grades. Then verbal. One should speak less. Means the verbal component will have 6 minus 1, that is 5 components. So now we will study about each component. For the eye, as it has 4, if we look at a person and we see that the person has a spontaneous smile, he's laughing, so it means we will give a 4 to a person who responds spontaneously or whose eye response is spontaneous. So he will get a 4 grading. He will get a 3 if he is speaking. We can see a person speaking, no? We can see his emotions, his expressions. So if a person is speaking, or if a person responds to speaking, that is I response, so he will get a 3. We can see a person in pain also. So if a person responds by his eyes, opening his eyes to pain, he will get a 2. And he will get a 1 if there is no response, if he does not open his eyes to pain or whatever stimuli we are giving him. So these are the 4 grades of the eye component. Okay, now we will look into the motor components. For the motor components, as we have already said, one has to work hard, one has to work more. So a worker will come into the picture. If a worker comes into the picture, so if this worker obeys his boss or the rules at the local office, he can withdraw a handsome amount and can have fun with funds or friends. The funds is the salary plus the bonus. He will get the salary plus the bonus. But if he takes too many of leaves, he will get an extension and he will not be paid during the extension period, like we did not got paid during our extension in our internship period. So the motor component will be graded like, if the worker obeys, he will get a 6. If he's working at a local office, he will get a 5. 4, it means withdraw, he can withdraw money. Fun with friends, एज द सेइंग, वो एड आती थी एक, जब मिल बैठे जब 3 यार, मैं आप और बैक पाइपर, सो 3 यार, fun with friends or fun with funds. This will give a 3. 2 will be for extension and 1 will be for no money. So if a person obeys to commands, he will get 6. Yes, he will get a 6. If he can localizes to pain, he will get a 5. If he withdraws to pain, he will get a 4. if he has this fun with funds now, this will give us a hint for that abnormal flexion. It's F, it starts with F, flexion. So fun with funds, it will be abnormal flexion. This extension word will give us the word abnormal extension. If there is an abnormal extension as a motor response, the person will be graded as 2. And if there is no response, no motor response, there is no money, he will get a 1. So these are the grades of the motor response, motor component. After this, we will look into the third, that is the verbal part. As we know, the verbal response or speak less will have 5 components to it. That is, and we are now seeing that one has to speak less. So who speaks more? A speaker. If we invite a speaker and he is well oriented, we will give him a 5. But if he's confused, like, where am I? We will deduct 1 marks and we will give him a 4. Right? Marks will be deducted. Then, if that speaker uses inappropriate words like where, what, how, we will reduce 1 more. We'll give him a 3. And if even he is not able to use words, he's using some incomprehensible sounds like a, van, and like that, the words are not clear, he will be given a grade 2, and he will be given 1 for no response. So these are the components, or these are the grades for the verbal component. That is the verbal response. If the person or the patient is well oriented, he will get a 5. If he's confused about his surroundings and all, he will get a 4. If using inappropriate words, 3. If he uses incomprehensible words or sounds, he will be graded 2. And if there is no response, he will get a 1. So for the Glasgow coma scale, the maximum that R or sum one can get is 15, and the least is 3. And one more thing, what is common for each component, that is eye, motor and verbal, is for grade 1, that is they will have no response, whether it's eye response or motor response or a verbal response. So friends, we are done with the Glasgow coma scale now. Thank you for watching.